the wisdom. That's like this. What it is like wisdom. We got to understand a lot of time and then. That's why we got to the way we got it. Today's mathematics is wisdom born. All being born out, all being born wisdom. That means your wisdom got to be what? Born. It got to be complete. Everything you say, it has to end with understanding. That's why it's wrong. Wisdom is the bridge to the understanding. So if you're going to make it wrong, that means that you got to give them the understanding. They got to see the culture. That'll make them free. They don't got to wait till 40 to see it. Because 40 is only applies to 40 or more. That's outside the lesson. When you look outside the lesson, you see a 40 or more. If you ain't 40, then you still in the lesson. You got to be that in 8. That's how you see it. Allah gave us a blessing. The blessing was to know your lesson. That's right. Stop you from guessing. We don't want to guess anything that's going on in this world because we got to teach those that's younger than us. We got to raise them.
Please, sir.
And when I mean raise them, we give them our mind, but they'll see themselves. You can raise your children, you want them to be, but they'll still be. Wisdom born. Your wisdom got to be born. It got to be complete. In order for it to be complete, it got to be seen. Wisdom is to be what? Walk and talk. If your wisdom is not walk and talk, then how is it born? Not through Facebook, not through Twitter, not through Instagram, not through via email. Your wisdom is walk and talk and sing through the people. Your job is not among the 5% or the 10%. When you look at your 1 to 40, you see 14, 15, 16. Sit yourself at 16 and then look at 14 and 15. It's about 5%. You take yourself from poor to being rich. Not rich in finance, rich in mind. Knowledge equality. Everybody say the 17th letter supreme alphabet is what? Queen, right? That's right. They quick to say that, but don't knowledge their own equality. But do you knowledge yours? Man got the knowledge of his own equality in order for his woman to even knowledge him. They'll knowledge him before they knowledge their own equality. That's you, God. What's your culture? Our God. Our God is the one that taught this. Islam ain't teach nobody that they God. Our God taught that. The Father taught it. He taught it in the form of man, in the form of God. My culture is not Islam. I don't teach Islam. I study it and I know it. Allah taught us to teach and learn everything across all books. But learn every language. That way you're able to deal with people. That's the science of being 5%. Learn the languages you're teaching people. Not being stuck. A Muslim don't teach that. We reform devils. Listen, I'm not in a reform. I'm in a teaching. There's a difference between a Muslim lesson. When you got a Muslim lesson, that's the knowledge. That's the foundation. What we walk on. But we need understanding to live. Everybody's still stuck on knowledge.
Hello?
Wow. That's the foundation.
Yeah.
If we all got the knowledge of the lessons, and we quote the lessons, and we see the lessons, and that's what the lesson
In a few
is,
minutes.
then what's the greater picture? With no understanding. Student enrollment.
We don't have enough
First
gas.
degree tell you about who? Yourself. Second degree tell you about somebody outside of you that came through you. Third degree take you back to who? You. Fourth degree take you where? Back to somebody else. Power degree. 196,940,000 square miles. it ain't gonna be born, or it ain't gonna be complete unless you walking it and talking it. You gotta be about being God and earth.
Peace,
You
God.
can't just say I'm the true and living God. Yeah. Yeah. It's not about that. It's about teaching, reaching, and elevating and seeing people. Giving them a part of you, because that's what God gave us, a part of Him. Without Him, where would we be? Allah didn't give us Islam. If Allah gave us, why did He leave? If my culture is Islam, then why did I leave? Then why did Allah leave Islam?
Wait, I got 1, 2,
Listen to your nation's anthem.
4.
Your culture is what? Our God. Where did the culture come from? God. Don't leave your culture and don't abandon ourselves, Lord and Master. That sounds like Islam. That's supreme alphabet. I sincerely love Allah's mathematics. Yeah, best you do, but it still sounds like Islam. Your culture always comes from God. My culture came from God and was taught through the way of Allah. And He was the first one that said, I'm God. And I'm going to walk this, take this, and give this to the youth. That's what you do. Don't give them Islam. Give them you. And what came from you and what came out of you. And where you got it from had to be from God. Because there's no such culture on earth. She's going to always be who she is. It's up to us to raise them, to raise our future, which is our children. Don't forget about your women. Your women is the ones that bred and raised them babies. Love them. When you look at your flag, what you see? Man, woman, child. Sun, moon, and star. Same way it is above, it is down below. Don't be mistaken. Don't look at a half moon and say, oh, she ain't right exactly because she ain't full. You see her in her totality. Not every time she's going to agree with you. Take the best part for yourself. Say it.
Peace.